Restored now, Transport Minister Felix Mona says the newly commissioned Trababalas interchange is part of a broader strategy to ease congestion and reduce road accidents, adding that plans are already afoot to construct similar interchanges across the country. More on the following report. Speaking to the media in Harare, Minister Mona emphasized that the Ministry of Transport has identified several key roads in urgent need of attention. He stated that the government has already moved into the implementation phase, with efforts underway to upgrade Zimbabwe's road infrastructure to meet regional standards.
What we're going to mirror is the entire Great Harare, where already, as I speak, we've started mobilizing at Mavuku Junction. We are mobilizing on site, where we are going to be having great separation again, and those who are actually going to airport will be accessing the airport right from the junction. Those to the great city will also be accessing from that same platform. And also the Jaggers, which was known as Jaggers before, the Mutare Road and Harare Drive, where we are also going to be having a mini interchange. And this is happening. It's no longer a talk show. And the same company will also look at interchange at the Harare Drive and Borodo Road, which was also problematic. But we're also going to be seeing a mini interchange. Not only that, from the Borodo Police, we'll be having, soon after Borodo Primary School, we'll be having 6 lanes. Then we filter in close to same levy, and then widen again on 6 lanes up to Borodo Police. And from Borodo Police, we'll then gravitate towards Grand Forest, 4 lanes. And this is something that will happen, and we'll be having the interchange again at Chechu and the Legacy Ways. The Legacy Way is the Borodo Road. So this is exciting. And even if you go north from the interchange towards Kwazana, at Kwazana interchange, we are also putting up a mini interchange. And then you go straight into Harare Drive using Kickman, which is now a new road that will link Kickman and Kwazana. So it is to allow traffic going north to not come through the great city. So this is something that is happening within the ministry.
Now, in other news, Masawara PLC has urged the government to establish a more sustainable environment that supports the longevity and growth of business. Ms. Mishma Chakanyuka reports.
Speaking to 3K TV on the sidelines of the Baker Tilly Business Winter School, Masawara Group Chief Financial Officer Ledwin Magara stated that current regulatory frameworks are hampering business operations, resulting in the closure of some companies.
When you look at the amount of regulation that we have in this country, it almost feels like it's quite punitive and not sustainable for the businesses operating in Zimbabwe. We look at Simra, we look at Potras, we look at IPAC, we look at RBZ, and for companies like some of our companies in the group that I am, which is insurance sector, hospitality, we have quite a number of stringent regulations that really quite frustrating for businesses. And all we want is to be able to operate in an environment where we can actually see the future of our organizations. As it stands, thinking post a year or 2 years is very difficult.
In our issue of the day, our reporters Tabiso Mutirwara and Jeffrey Muvundusi took to the streets to gather public opinions on the concerning findings of a recent survey which revealed a low turnout for breast and cervical cancer screenings among women. They explore the barriers that may be discouraging young women from undergoing screening and examine what can be done to raise awareness, encourage early detection, and foster a culture of regular health checkups. The people speak.
Ayo madzimai mazhinji asingaende ma-checkups kusazvijaira. Wakakura nana mai vasaendwa nana checkups, ana mai ana mai vasaendwa nema-checkups, vanhu vanoenda ma-checkups hawauze kuti tabva kucheckup. Saka vanhu vanozoona kurwara warwara. Hapana munhu anofungira kurwara kuti ndicharwara mangwana kana ndicharwara next week kana ndane macells ecancer ndakuda kutanga kurwara izvezvi. Saka maonero angu ndozvinoitika.
I think from my own analysis, it's all about lack of self-confidence that they have to do it. Then the other thing, I think there is lack of awareness. Much of them are not aware that they have to go for that. Then maybe the third thing is the issue of people, they always try to not being do the right thing before a harm comes.